Flash and the Fundamentals. Two complete opposites solve the world.
Being the flashy one, who is the dark one, is that light working?
Well, that light's working. I'm not the whitest motherfucker out there. So,
okay.
You're good, dude.
You ain't this brown.
I know.
All right.
Have I not lit for you before?
What you drinking, man?
Jameson.
Oh, this ain't apple juice?
Nope. Oh, yours is apple juice.
Yes, I only drink apple juice.
Right.
Sip it.
This is some intros. Right here we got Don Full of Love. He's Flash.
And yeah, you know it. That's Adam Contras, and of course he's the Fundamental.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to our 7th video podcast. We attempted to do this while in Paris.
Yeah, but it was just too much Paris involved.
There was too much. We had 2 attempts.
Yeah.
We should cut to those right now. Aha!
Bam.
So it's our Flash and the Fundamentals.
We're doing Flash and the... Where's the camera? Right
This
there?
is Don Full of.
We're doing Flash and the Fundamentals from an awesome restaurant in Paris, France.
Right there.
I'm looking at the little hole.
Right. This is the most surreal moment of my life. This is the most bizarre thing ever. Got my movie poster over there. All these people excited to meet everybody.
He's got his wife with him. It's her birthday.
This is your birthday. Is this the strangest birthday you could have ever imagined?
Yes.
Where are we? What is happening?
Here we are.
Yep.
Flash and the Fundamentals.
That's Don Full of.
And that's Adam Contras.
He's Flash.
And he's the Fundamentals.
Okay, it's really bad at that.
When you're in Paris and you have a lot of food in you and a lot of wine, you're not that flashy, and the Fundamentals may go out the window.
Are we silhouetted right now?
Kind of.
Yeah, it's like we look like 2 black dudes. That's pretty cool, though. Dude, you're FaceTiming on that phone.
What do you mean?
That's why we're standing right here. What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
How did that happen? And dude, it's the Eiffel Tower. It's the greatest food we ever had.
Okay,
So
so it's not the Eiffel Tower, it's the Tour Eiffel, but I digress.
okay, I'm not French.
Neither am I.
Yeah, that's my point, dude. It's okay to say the Eiffel Tower. It's all right.
But in order to have an affinity for France, which is my second home, you must embrace how it is that they pronounce.
You're ready to jump over, aren't you?
I am, dude.
You are right.
I am, dude. I am ready to go to France and live.
It's funny.
When they tell me get out of the country, I'm like, I'm trying.
Our last go the fuck back to shut up.
Going back
Europe.
to Europe.
Our last podcast was a bit on the depressing side, as we you could tell it was all kind of hitting us, and this was even before Helsinki, and what feels like the moment everybody is like, did you see this?
Helsinki. I was at Helsinki. Yeah. I was like, we didn't go to Helsinki.
No, I'm talking about Trump. Is that there was a moment, that was the moment where we all went.
I think he might have fumbled. I think he might have had a major fumble with that whole Helsinki.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's where
Yeah.
you can't, nobody can deny something's up, dude. Clearly
do
he's
you know
compromised.
anything? Let me ask you a question. Do you know anything about this server that was pinging to Trump Tower that was through like the that DeVos's ladies brothers?
Oh, you were telling me about that. I've heard bits and pieces of it. It's just conspiracy at this point.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I didn't know, because if that is the truth, that's like, wow.
I mean,
but what about the Russian hooker?
Yeah. Well, not exactly. She was a lot better than that. She just knew how to use that to get what she wanted. No, that's what
What's
I'm saying.
that movie, dude? Red Sparrow?
Yeah.
It was a friggin' real life Red Sparrow.
Yeah, no, dude, this is... I made a stupid Facebook post. I said, well, Tom Clancy announced his retirement, and they're like, Tom Clancy dead. I'm like, oh, fuck, that wasn't a good joke.
Yeah,
but still, the
yeah,
point being, man, it's now it's like watching a reality. It's like watching The Sopranos.
But did you hear that? Did you see that meme? Shakespeare had a rewrite. He said, "To be or to be."
Yeah, you know who wrote that?
Who did? You did? So I pay attention to you, man.
That was mine, dude.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't pay attention to the name.
I just got quoted back to me.
And
like
I didn't even know it was
special. Now I got to go back in my Facebook and put that up. I was very proud of that.
Yeah, that was cool.
I misspoke. I mean,
that's how bizarre this whole situation.
Do you know what's even worse about that? Is that he said that, not realizing that if you just go to his own transcript that he released,
but dude, he
the
doesn't
sentence
care.
before said the same thing.
Dude, he does not care what he says. He will say
Well, he
red.
obviously cared a little bit because he walked it back. Did you hear that Pence and all them went to it? They walked to the White House, sat him down, and said, "You have to walk this back, or we don't have a choice." And
Oh,
he
really?
walked-
No,
yeah,
I didn't.
yeah.
I didn't know that
Yeah,
part.
that was a.
But then he said, when he walked it
Yeah,
back, he
yeah.
said, "You know, could have been anybody."
So the president is compromised now. Whether or not it's the P tape or
What
whatever.
is it? What is it? He's compromised.
Money,
You know
dude.
what? I
It's
think
money.
I think it's dirty money,
It's
bro.
money.
I
It's
think it's
dirty
dirty
money.
money,
It's
bro.
always been dirty money. That's why he wouldn't release his tax
I
returns.
looked at Putin's smug little face. That was the best summit ever. Putin's body language.
You gotta hand it to him,
Putin's
dude.
body language was like this, and Trump was like this.
5 years ago, Russia was a joke. Economy in shambles.
This dude has validated North Korea.
I know.
He's validated Russia. He's validated the friggin' Philippines with Duterte.
Yeah, it's like this is.
And he's killed everybody who trades with us. What is
Yeah.
his end game,
Man,
dude?
I don't know, man. And his supporters are like, yeah.
Well, they're just dumb. They're
I mean,
dumb.
at this point, if you're still listen, I've always said I want to see what happens in the fall. I don't think there's going to be this huge blue wave.
I don't either.
But at this point, man, if there isn't done, like, dude,
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
Like if
It's over. If Mueller doesn't come back and say,
he'll come back, but he might not be done by the midterms.
but if Mueller doesn't come back and say, okay, look, everyone knew that collusion is a joke because, first of all, collusion is no crime.
Right.
It's a buzzword.
but he absolutely did. work
But
it
here is what really happened.
out. Yeah.
This money from this oligarch went to this company, and this company washed this money
Yeah.
for this project and sent it back to Russia, and then this money came over. Oh, and Jared was there.
Yeah, no, right. Well, and they set up back channels to talk to the Russians. We know that's the thing. The reporting's been really good on this.
No, that's
You know.
fake news.
Oh yeah.
That's fake news.
Yeah.
You can't believe fake news.
Uh huh.
This dude is straight out of Dictator Book 101, but he's playing it really crappy.
Yeah, it's funny. He's good at some things. He's really bad at other things, and
He's super bad at politics.
yeah, he doesn't get the political
He's
side of it.
super
That's.
bad
I
at
mean, it's funny to
politics.
say that the man became president. Obviously, he did something right.
No,
But
that was a money game. And as
Yeah.
I read about it, and I read about all the different entities that were involved and the amounts of money that they spent
And
to
they-
put him in this position.
right, and he didn't think he was going to win. I mean, he didn't write an acceptance speech.
I don't think
No,
that's
nobody
the case.
thought that. Nope.
I don't think that's the
Dude,
case now.
you can't watch him walk out on that stage
I don't
and
think
think
that's
he knew.
I don't think that's the case now. You know why? Because there was too much dark money that was put into that campaign way before the
I know, but he
17 were
didn't-
gone. Listen to me.
He
Just
didn't-
listen to me.
yeah.
Don't play me. Don't play
Yeah.
me down because I'm a great conspiracy theorist.
Right, yeah, that I know. That I know, sir. Real quick, I'm so sorry. OhioTimeMachineRental.com. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah,
you know,
OhioTimeMachineRental.com.
yeah.
There it is.
Whoop, there it is. He's coming out, by the way. He's coming out around Labor Day, somewhere around there, so we can finally meet the guy.
race.
Will you stop with the fucking Labor Day race? I told you November. I have said November for like 2 months now.
dude is
and he
so
keeps
scared
acting
of
like
me.
I'm setting the bar. I'm saying it right now. The race is happening in November. That's when the race is happening.
This dude is scared of a 60-year-old
I'm not
man.
scared, bitch. I said, listen,
60-year-old
Paris fucked me
he's
up a little
scared
bit.
He's scared of racing a
Is he
60-year-old
doing
man.
this shit? Is he trying? Fuck this shit, man. You remember the fucking push-up bullshit?
Yeah, I
this
won
is
that.
funny. No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Do you remember
actually,
when that
I did.
happened? No, you didn't.
Yeah, actually, I did.
You did 30.
You know what? I did 30 off the top. You
Right.
did. You did sets equaling 30.
No, that's not what happened.
You know what? There'll be a race.
First of all, there's video of this. No, what happened was this smug motherfucker, because he was a skinny dude, he's worked out. He can do like 30 push-ups, which is great.
I can do 100 push-ups in
Shut-
one setting. If this was Paris,
one
I only
setting.
gave him 30.
This is straight.
He's
He
really.
can't-
This is a
okay,
rewrite.
Can I tell you the story?
Rewrite.
It's not a rewrite. It's on tape. You forget everything was recorded. Either way, I'm not going to embarrass you,
You know
about
what?
that.
If you say it enough, it's going to be the truth. I
Yo,
believe
look
in the
at-
president's style.
Oh, this motherfucker.
His
Either
name
way.
is Donald.
Anyway, he said, "Fuck you. I'll double however many you can do."
Right?
Yeah, and I
And
dropped
then
it.
you did what?
I dropped it to 35, and you said I was lying.
But you know what? That was before I had done 30. I
No,
did
it wasn't.
No, it was. I did 30 first.
Yeah, so you did 30, right.
And then you decided to do 35 just so you would make my bet. I could have done it.
Yeah.
But there was no need to prove it to you because I'm going to prove everything in the race.
Oh, you
in
will.
Some year
You
in
will.
the future.
You will. It'll be in November.
Here we go with this future
It will
stuff
be
again.
in November. I said
Imagine
it'll
that
be in
November. Oh, November. What? November what? 7th?
I was 203.5.
Wait a minute.
in
What's the Back to the
France.
Future date? No, that's October the 21st.
We could do no. I was thinking like Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving, so I can fucking eat on Thanksgiving because I'm not going to eat until Thanksgiving to get ready for this
If
race.
this dude lets a 60-year-old man, at that point I'll be almost 61.
You will
beat
not be
him
almost 61
in November. I will be 6 months. If I was a kid, I'd be like, I'm 60. I'm 60 and a half.
I'll be 43. Anyway, good lord, I'm going to lose. My goal at this point
You
is to
shouldn't do
look
that.
good
You
losing.
You shouldn't do that though, man.
No, I know
You
it-
should never project loss, man.
No.
You should always project that of a winner. And when you texted me about Tiger Woods, and I told you there was a lot
Oh,
of
yeah,
golf
and he
left,
lost. He had 2 bad holes, but it was great watching him again.
that whole tournament was actually
Yeah, it was
really
very
good, really good. At the end, it was really good. It was.
No,
a
he's
shootout.
back at it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see him.
Yeah.
He's in a good
He
space.
had a couple of bad shots, and
He had two bad shots,
Yeah.
and he could have been.
yeah, but those 2 bad shots were major.
They were really bad.
They were major.
He hit like 2 people in somebody's head.
Yeah,
and
he gave him a
he had to
glove.
sign the
A
glove.
glove.
I'm sorry, motherfucker. Hit me. No, it's nice. I think he's still got one in him before it's all said and done. I hope. God, it's still fucking hot, man. What the fuck is with this weather, dog?
Dude, we're on a high pressure system.
My AC has been going off.
I have no AC in my bedroom, so I've been staying out at the beach and just enjoying the beach air.
You don't have central air?
No, I do, but the compressor or whatever is not working, and the worst time to call an air conditioning company is in a heat wave.
Like, that'd be $500 for me to show up, and maybe I can fix it for you.
I'll call an air conditioning company on
You should
Christmas.
be sleeping on your studio, or something. Is it nice? Oh no, that's an attic. That's got to be kind of warm too.
The air conditioning I put in there is holding its own. It's not chilling it out, but it's making it comfortable.
Yeah, it's funny because when it's like 110, I can get my house. It'll still be like 85. That's rough. 85. If your house is 85, it's not comfortable.
For you people that are watching this someplace else, it's like we're having this heat wave in LA right now.
Dude, everybody's having a heat wave. We had a heat wave when we were in Paris. Like
Yeah, they're not having a heat wave in Stockholm and
Yeah.
Helsinki.
Well, when it's
You know.
this fucking dark for like 4 months, well, talk to me. Anyway, we should probably let's do some shit we have to do. We could talk about Trump for 5
What do
hours.
we have to
real
do,
quick.
man? What do we
Let's
have
explain what's going on.
What's going on?
It is July.
I never know what's going on.
Yeah.
Adam always runs
knows.
stuff.
Anyway, the man, yeah, he does know. We were going to open up the Seal Beach Film Festival for Flash and the Fundamentals. Damn it, fastest DeLorean in the world, all these Fs, in a couple days, but it got moved to September. So we're going to be opening the Seal Beach Film Festival in September. I believe it's September 20th.
Okay, what do we have to do?
We're just doing a Q&A. Simple as that. I'm going to drive my car down. Everybody's going to see it. We're going to show the movie, that kind of stuff. The next piece of information we should let everybody know is Jerome is coming back.
Henri.
Henri. Gigi.
Gigi Henri. Henri.
He is coming out to see, well, it's a Disney World or Disneyland and all that
Yeah,
fun
yeah,
shit.
yeah. He's coming
But-
to check out all that Disney
But
stuff.
he's excited. Well, he worked there. It's not that big of a deal. But he's excited because we are doing.
We should see if we can get Harry out here.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I should call him, see if he wants to come out.
We're doing a scene for Flash and the God damn it, fastest DeLorean in the world, part 2.
He likes that Flash.
We're doing
Fuck,
the race. We're doing Mustang Mikey versus you to see what time is possible. And if you do beat 12:29, there might be a problem. I might have to actually race my car again. But right now, no, I'm done racing.
If a brand new Maserati
can't beat a rental car.
can't beat a rental car or a DeLorean that has a problem staying started.
Yes. Time to hand that in, man.
Time to go back to
Back to
that
work.
heavy 12-cylinder British car.
Oh, don't do that, dude. Weren't like the oil changes $1,000 on that? What was
So
that?
what?
Oh, jeez. You make me crazy, dude.
So what?
It's like nothing.
Either that or get a Ferrari and then, hurt my back every time I get out.
Yeah, right. That's how I feel getting out of the DeLorean.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Maybe a
of the-
hybrid. Maybe I'll get an i8.
Yo, Snoop Dogg, come on, man.
Snoop Dogg on the freeway.
Taking pictures of
who
me.
Who runs into Snoop Dogg on the freeway taking pictures of
Taking
them?
pictures of me. This was the craziest shit ever. So, and this is totally unrelated. You keep thinking it's
That's
related.
why you need to have a
I
speaker
know.
on the top, and you.
Hey, we got video of
and
it.
you play rolling down the street. Driving DeLorean.
Oh, really? You can't say smoking endo?
I don't know what the lyrics are.
None whatsoever, huh?
No, I don't know that.
Anyway, so I'm driving to a gig, which was ironically at LA Kush, which is a.
Does
a
anybody
store.
ever watch this? Are you guys out there watching this?
We
Did
haven't
you
really
see this?
advertised it enough because I was busy with a movie and
To
it
that
blew
one
up.
person out there, thank you, or maybe two.
No, we're just gonna take pieces out of this.
It's
and
going to
just
be
put
historical. You know what I'm saying? In the future, it's like this is going to be found, and it's going to be like, wow.
Yeah, you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, damn, why did we stop doing that?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. 'cause we
Did you
don't-
hear
we
that
don't
word though?
stop.
Future. We kind of specialize in the future.
In the future, we do specialize in the future. Anyway, yeah, so I ran into Snoop Dogg. He was taking pictures of me. I'm like, that dude looks just like Snoop Dogg. And then the guy next to him, he's like, holy
Did he
shit.
say anything?
No, he was in a. I mean,
Did he try to communicate
Oh no,
with
he
you?
was doing this. He was doing this. He was peace. He was laughing. He
See,
thought it
this
was really
is what
funny.
I told Adam. If it had been me, I'd have told Snoop to pull over and let's get a photo out.
You probably could. My weird looking ass probably couldn't get Snoop Dogg to pull
I
over
wonder if
and get out
Snoop
of his
knows
car.
who Goldie Wilson is.
Of course he does.
You think?
Yes. You
Wow.
need to look him up, dude. You want to end that sizzle reel where we get on TV? We need to go hang out with Snoop with the time machine.
Wow, he's really putting the pressure on me. I don't know any celebrities.
God, you're so full of shit, dude. You make me so crazy, dude.
What?
Yes, you do. You just don't want to pull any favors.
I don't know any celebrities.
There's a
man.
difference.
I don't know any
It's
celebrities.
hard to pull favors. It's embarrassing, dude. I remember, man. I sat there with Jim O'Hare. You know, he's on Parks and Rec. And he's on Parks and Rec with, what's his fuck from Guardians of the Galaxy, huge
Yeah.
star now, Offerman, all these people. And, like, we'd been friends, and I was like, I have to ask you this. Can you get Amy Poehler? Can you get these? Is it possible? And he was so cool. He went, all right, here, you want to know how this works? Amy Poehler is the busiest woman I've ever known in my entire life. He goes, she has assistants to her assistants to get her from this place to this place in the most efficient time. He goes, there's no way.
It ain't gonna happen.
He goes, God love you, buddy, but you don't know what busy is. And he really explained to me what it's like being a celebrity. And he goes, it's not that they're not cool with what you're doing. It's
Their
that
time is just like
their time.
booked.
It's like it's seconds. You know. So he was very cool and he kind of put that on me. And what he told me was that basically, until you get this on the air.
Until you have massive amounts of money behind you.
Well, yeah, no, until you have exposure, you have to offer them exposure because they're offering you everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that was very cool of him. That was very nice of him to explain that to me, and it made me understand how. And so I stopped trying to push that show. So whatever, dude. You just keep going. It's hot as a motherfucker in this fuck. How long is this thing? I'm not telling you what. God,
We're not
damn.
even in the South, and it is some muggy
It's humid.
Mississippi
It's
shit going on right now.
Sweating shit. It
The
might
only
be 'cause
thing
I'm
we don't
drinking.
have is those loud ass bugs and those big bugs that land
Oh,
like
yeah.
this.
Damn, you scared me.
That's how those bugs in the South land.
I was looking over there. I did a little bit at you. Yeah, no, I know. No, it's funny because we've been talking about moving. You know, I've been thinking about getting my kids out of this place so they don't get shot at Trader Joe's. You know, that kind of thing.
It's not going to happen, man. This Trump era is going to end. It's going to end in
That
a
bitch
big...
got shot at Trader Joe's 2 days ago. What's Trump got to do with that?
No, because they're going to go back in the woodwork.
Shoot. You know, like they did in the 80s.
Dude, he's going to go down in a burning flame, man. He's going to go down. If he doesn't, I saw this cute little flat in the south of France.
No, I know, dude. No, if I didn't have children, Don, I'd be out. It's already occurred to me. What I could do is I could leave. I could take my whole family and leave. I'm already renting the guest house. I could rent the main house for quite a bit more. I could easily hire some kid.
Dude,
A good amount of money
In a world
to-
of
to
Bitcoin, you
rent-
can do anything you want.
Right. Well, I don't have any Bitcoin.
I'm making a funny.
Right, but listen, what kid wouldn't want to rent the DeLorean for like $30 an hour? They'd be thrilled,
This is the funniest thing in the world. Shit is going to be for the rest of history.
right?
This is going to be like long after we're dead and gone. Somebody's going to find me.
Right. So what do you want to say?
I just did.
Okay. Where's the rest of that bottle? Can you give me a little bit more? Just tiny bit.
I don't know what you mean.
Bitch, I'm gonna stop the show. Give me a tiny bit more.
Wow, dude, I don't. Where did you put it? I mean, it's your stuff. Where'd you put it?
You're so full of shit. Get it, dude.
I don't know where you hid it, man.
I did not hide
Dude,
it.
you put it right here on your bar.
You motherfucker. Nicely done, dude. Oh, that's awesome. That's funny.
I think you've given up the hiding that you drink thing, by the way. At least you did in France.
Everybody should drink.
By the way, we
man.
should talk about France.
What
we,
about
we should,
France?
We should say
Oh
a
my
couple.
God! It was
couple
such
minutes.
a whirlwind, man. It was a whirlwind.
You know, I
dude.
counted up. I think of the 4 days we were there, I slept about 13 total hours because we were up doing shit
all night,
the time,
all day, all
night, singing, playing.
Most of that stuff hasn't even been posted.
You know, you didn't look at it. I did 3 full videos, 10, 20 minutes. I mean, it's a lot. It's like a good 40 minutes worth of shit online.
I just looked at the fundamentals of Flash, so give me a break.
You finally discovered the journey.
I did, dude. I was like, wow. I didn't even know where to begin.
It's impossible.
You go like, okay, here's years, here's months. Okay, in this month, there's days.
Here's decades.
Okay.
Here's, like, it's nuts.
That's crazy. You are really obsessed with some bizarre shit.
I'm not obsessed, dude.
Yeah, you are. You're
No.
obsessed. You shoot a video every week, every month,
No, it's 2 a week.
2 a week,
100 a year.
100 a year, and put them on
Edited.
and edit it and put it in with the whole your journey, your whole life, and put it on the internet. And some people know it, and some people don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's the craziest shit ever.
It wasn't intended to be that, but when you find out you're the first and longest
The
running,
dedication that requires boggles my mind.
it becomes therapy. It becomes a religion in a sense.
I don't understand that. I'm black.
No, you don't understand therapy. You don't
Not
understand
therapy,
trying to
putting
get.
my whole life on a video on
Well,
the
no.
internet so everybody could look at it. Y'all know what I'm talking
No,
about.
this is very simple. It's very simple. I did it originally to go, hey, let's chronicle how I become famous, and then
I just put that in the internet for
real quick, and then I didn't become famous, and
Ah,
then I'm about done with it, right?
the old I didn't become
Right.
famous.
Yeah, welcome to that. No, so and then I was pretty much done with it, right? 2000, 2001. I was like, okay,
Right.
well, this isn't working out. I'm gonna move on to something else. Then my wife left me, right? She went back to Ohio. I'm stuck.
See, the way you're explaining that is therapy.
Right. So what I did was, instead of like give up what I was doing, I started telling the story. And every bad month, there'd be a new month page, and I'm like, okay, let's try to make this month good. And pretty soon you look back and you've got a really interesting story.
Eventually, that's going to really pay off for you because nobody else has done that. That's
No one
gonna-
else has, yeah.
That's going to, because that's a level of weird that many cannot achieve.
Well, and then listen, you do it for 20 years now. It's pretty
Yeah, 20
intense.
years. I mean, video just really kind of got prevalent in the last
Yeah,
12 to 15 years.
I had video on the internet in the 90s. I was making that shit work. It was not easy. That's
Yeah,
why.
files back then were humongous.
Well, it's funny because you had to sit there and go, okay, how many seconds can I make this video so somebody will conceivably download it? The first videos you ever see, they're like 30 seconds long. They're this fucking big, knowing it would take somebody 15 minutes to download that and watch it.
You've been doing that shit since dial-up?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I had to do all that.
That's odd. You're an odd cat.
Just 4 or 5 years later, you're
I don't
figuring
really
this
know
out.
how...
Like, that's what's funny. I love it, man. People think I'm the DeLorean guy, and I'm like, oh, yeah, well, about that. Just give me the money, and I just want to go, because I'm not the DeLorean guy, but that's all right.
How in the hell did I hook up with Adam Conscious?
Golf. All came down to
Golf.
that fucking little ball.
Freaking golf.
And you have a fucking competitive streak, just like I do. And you couldn't let it go, dude. I'll never forget it. I remember looking over my shoulder, seeing you pick up a beer and going, okay, hang on. And you came back. Everybody was already, like, the cameras were gone, Claudia was gone, and you were angry that these goofy, nerdy fucking
These
white
little
dudes.
nerdy dudes beat me in putt-putt
And
golf.
you were
I
like-
play on major league
You
courses
were
all the
so
time.
angry, and I'm like, and I think I turned to Matt or something. I'm like, oh, he's coming. He's gonna be on. He's gonna make this happen. He's got that weird thing in it. That was what was so funny. And
Oh
then
my
actually-
god, I'm a nerd.
Yeah, no, you just are competitive.
No,
Dude,
this is a nerd fest.
That's why you're working out.
Yeah.
That's why you want to beat me at that race. You're
I don't
competitive.
really care about that race. I just want to be sexy.
God, that's that kind of how I feel too, dog. I'm gonna lose, but I better look good doing it. Like right now, I don't look good doing it, but I'm gonna get skinny and I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna look good, motherfucker. That's all I care
I
about.
love how he's setting the bar really low.
I'm not setting the bar. I'm not that
in the
guy.
unlikely event
Yeah.
that he wins,
It's not.
it's amazing. It's like, oh,
See, this is what you got to learn about me. I'm not that guy. I tell the truth. I am aware I am not fast.
yeah. He's,
I thought I was when we did it, and then
he's not
I
even
tested myself.
semi-fast.
I tested myself. It took me 16 seconds, and I thought I was fucking going.
I'm going to make it competitive. I'll have 2 burgers before we race.
See, you're making me want to fake it slow while you're being competitive, and then go just to fuck with you because you're being an asshole. No,
But wait, there'll be White Castle burgers.
Ooh, I love White Castle.
But
But
they're
White
this big-
Castles.
I know everything, dude.
Well, when did you have White Castles? That's my
I travel?
Do you know where White Castle started?
No, but I know where they're located.
Where do you think it started?
I'm going to say Columbus.
Columbus, Ohio. Go Bucks. Yeah, dude.
Columbus, yeah.
I'm
Go
excited.
LeBron.
Go Bucks. Oh, yeah, we got LeBron. Yes.
Yes, from Cleveland to Los Angeles.
Yes, I'm very excited. He did the same trek, Ohio to LA.
I can finally be a Lakers fan again. The era of Kobe is over. I don't care if you get mad at me. I was not a Kobe fan. Why did he change his number from 8 to 24?
'Cause he raped that
about
bitch.
Think about that.
Well,
Now, what
there
did
goes
you say?
getting that motherfucker on our show. I said because he raped that bitch.
Kobe would never come on our show. He's Kobe.
I know, dude. You know, I don't even think he raped.
You
her.
know what I think about Kobe? You know what I think about?
What?
Good ass Japanese steak.
Yeah, he's one of the best NBA players of all time. What are you talking about?
You know what? So what?
Okay, we're talking about basketball players. It means something.
No, you know what? So what? He's selfish.
What?
He's a selfish player.
Did something happen? Yes. Well,
He's a selfish player, man.
That's because he's better than everybody he plays with.
LeBron is better than everybody, and he tries to bring his
He
team
does.
in,
He
and
does.
they fail miserably.
Dude, J.R. Smith. Did you watch the end of game one?
Dude.
When that fucker tried to.
When he did that, LeBron looked at him. It's like, are you the dumbest motherfucker that I have ever seen?
Bitch, did you just stamp my ticket? to
Did
LA?
you just really? Did you just really? Who paid you?
Yeah, like, dude, it's funny. He actually said that was the worst loss he has ever experienced in his entire career.
It was a non-loss. It didn't
they
have to
won
be.
it. Yeah, it was the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and I just was like, dude, wow, you didn't know how much time.
So
you had left.
Los Angeles,
Yes.
being the city that it is, the city of angels, Hollywood, and everything that's extravagant and over the top,
Yep.
has now got the best basketball player in
It's
the
gonna be
league.
fun. I get to take my kids to a Lakers game. I'm excited.
So how's it with this ball thing? How's that ball thing gonna work out?
LeVar better shut the fuck up, or he's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
I gotta believe that.
They'll give it a chance.
Yes.
They'll give it a chance.
Yeah, I gotta believe that LeVar Ball needs to shut his mouth.
Yes.
Because if he offends LeBron, LeVar is gone.
Of course.
LiAngelo, Ladidio,
No,
and
no,
Ladidio,
Ladidio.
all of them.
Only a black person can make that joke. I couldn't make that joke. Ladidio. Oh, fuck. Casio.
all of those
Oh,
LLs. All those LOs.
Fuck a little Ladidio. Yeah, no, he's definitely going to be quiet. I think they'll be all right. They need one more star. I don't know who it's going to be. It'll be next year. But they'll have one okay year, and then I think they're going to be contending. And Golden State will break up. So we'll see. It's going to be fun.
Every dynasty will break
Yeah,
up.
it's going to be a fun run. Yeah, Trump is out, and there you go. One other quick note. A guy who wrote a really good review for us.
On which? On the
Fastest
fastest
Florida.
Lorry?
He's coming by. I was like, dude, you come
Coming
by.
by when?
He was.
Dude, do you feel that breeze?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it feels good.
Yeah,
But
very
but when's he coming by?
I don't know, a couple weeks. Second thing that's cool. The owner of a radio station I used to work at is coming by. We're gonna throw him on the yacht. Right in the morning, if you're there. If you're not there, fuck it. He can deal with it himself. We can have.
You spoken to me about this?
Yes. Friday morning. I thought it'd be kind of cool. I'm gonna.
Which Friday? This coming up Friday?
Yeah. If you're there, if you're not there, it won't happen. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to have some like mimosas on a yacht.
I gotta ask the dude whose yacht it is if it's okay.
Are you gonna act like you don't own a yacht?
I don't.
Come on, man. What are you doing, brother? It's
What?
already on the internet.
You know what? That's fake news.
Oh, this fucking guy. What
That's
are you
fake
scared
news.
of? What are you scared of?
Who said anything about being scared? I just don't want to be known for having, ownership of somebody else's stuff.
You're such a bitch. Dude,
Hey.
I was in the hotel
Hey.
room when you were talking
Hey.
to the loan officer to get the yacht.
I have no idea what Adam
Oh,
Conscious is
God
talking
damn
about.
it. They all
This
know.
will live on the internet forever.
Will you eat that
and-
fucking Snickers because you're being a bitch? you're.
the Snickers says hangry. If you can see this, it's hangry. Hangry. I think Adam's hangry.
No, I'm fine. I'm not the one lying. Oh, will you eat that Snickers?
Lying
You're
is
a
the
bitch.
new normal.
Yeah, yes it is. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I would love to buy a yacht one day. But we could probably use my friends.
Why
for
are you doing this to me, dude?
doing what?
Why are you lying to me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why-
We're a couple of guys having a flash in the fundamentals moment, and you're trying to make me flash in. I'm really fundamental.
Oh, right. That I made you borrowed somebody's yacht and
This lives on the internet forever. So 100 years from now, somebody's going to see this, and you go
okay.
like,
And here's the problem.
"This is the shit that we were doing in 2018."
Now here's what's gonna happen.
What?
I hid the video of you bumper car in your fucking boat.
Okay,
into
first
the
of
thing.
all, I don't
hid
know
it.
what he's talking about.
Right, I have
but
video of
if
it.
that was in fact the truth, the reason the slips have little rubber things on them
Right.
is for the bumper car effect,
Right.
so you don't hurt
So
yourself
you're
or
telling
anybody.
me you bumper carred your friend's boat?
He
How did he
did.
feel about that?
He did.
Oh, really? Because I have video
That's
of
the
you
one.
in it.
That's the one you were shooting.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
wasn't you. It was you, the one
No,
driving
no,
it.
that wasn't me driving it. I was
Our
no.
zooms in the motherfucker.
You
I
know
can
what?
see you.
Prove it.
Really? He's a stupid bitch. Eat that. Eat that. I can prove it. God, you make me crazy. I don't understand why you always lying. Why
name
you
is- my name
always
is Donald.
lying? Yeah, your name's Donald. It comes with the territory. Oh, you gotta lie about everything. Oh, and Jay, either Wednesday or Thursday night, our man Jay's coming. Get some more
We
secrets
have
out of that
fun.
kid.
We do. We have fun. Like really,
And Paris
100
was-
years from now, when I'm so fucking dead,
Yes.
and people look at this, and
We had
they
a good
say-
time.
and they look at this and they go like, "Those dudes had a good time." We have a great.
We had a good time. Paris was a good time. It was actually Paris was a lot better than I think we can even express because Jerome decided to just take us to the best restaurants, put us in the coolest loft. Well, it's kind of warm.
Henrier.
Yeah, this cat, and you know what else is interesting about him? He's so funny. I was talking about this with Talia. If he wanted to come out here and try to make it,
Dude, he was in Florida for a long
no,
time.
I mean make it in the movies. Like
no,
actually,
what I'm saying, yeah.
dude, he's got that little thing in him.
He's a little funny Gerard Depardieu.
Dude, he's
I
really
said
talented.
I said Depardieu.
Yeah,
It's
you're right.
Depardieu.
Okay, the Eiffel Tower. Anyway,
Toy fell.
he's really talented, and if he
Spit it out.
he needs some balls. He needs to jump. I will.
He's Gru.
Glue. I know, dude. I am. Anyway, you guys will see a little more of him because he's coming out here, and we're gonna have a lot more fun. And
Henrier.
yeah, I'm excited about this cat. He's a good dude. He treated me.
He drove us around in an English cab in France.
And we're going to do it all again next year with Back to the Future 2 and Fastest DeLorean Part 2. And
Marseille, I think.
yeah, it looks like it. And I'm very excited. And I want to help him try to get in contact with somebody else from the crew. Maybe Leah. I know that's a big name. But you know what? If people can impress upon her how cool this cat is,
He said people. That is a direct...
you have a little more...
A direct request.
I've met her
to me.
2 or 3 times.
He said if people can say how cool Jerome is.
This isn't a guy you charge corporate rates, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
No, Jerome is cool.
Yeah,
Jerome is cool.
this is in the world that we live in.
I don't know
with
Leah.
all his promoters. Yes, you do. But again, the world we live in with all these promoters. You remember the LA Comic Icon, that awful
That thing that
And
died,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, we deal with all these people that are a
Hey,
bunch
you
of
know
talk.
what? If you guys are looking at this podcast sometime within the next 10 to 15 years, request me for San Diego Comic-Con. I've never been to San Diego Comic-Con, ever.
You could go.
How? No one ever let me go.
I think you gotta buy the table.
Buy the table.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean that's how that works. That's how all the people do it. You think, well, how did they get there? They fucking bought the table, and they're trying to like pump themselves up.
No, I'd just rather meet you guys at the park or the airport or something cool.
Speaking of the park,
What?
I bought a Switch from a crackhead in the park the other day.
A Switch?
Nintendo Switch.
Okay, see, I'm from an old school black family. A Switch means you gonna get your ass whooped.
No, dude. So I'm trying to buy. I had to get a second Nintendo console because my kid is like.
So are you just
fucking
like,
Rayman.
are you like generalizing crackhead because you got a swinging deal at the park for an unregistered equipment?
It might not have been crack. It was certainly meth. I mean, it was something. This guy. I mean.
Is that what he was? He had a beard?
He didn't have a beard. That's the problem. I would understand it if he had a beard. No, he was. First of all, it was $200 for the Switch and 3 games. The games are $180 for 3 of them.
I don't
The
know
Switch for
anything.
2.
I don't
I'm just
know
telling
anything
you.
about that, but the
It was
fact-
like $400 off.
But the fact that you know it was an off-track betting.
It was a little off. What's funny because I asked him like, "Is everything is cool?" Because like he comes out of the car and his friend is like, and the guy looks sad, and I'm like, "What happened?" I turn on.
Did you go like on Craigslist or anything?
I was on the Facebook market
and see if somebody like lost one.
right. Yeah. Some crackhead stole my Switch. He's at the park in Magnolia. No, it's funny because I turn it on to see if it works, right? And it's in the middle of a game. I'm like, oh shit, were you in the middle of playing Doom? And he's like, yeah, my friend was. I'm like, oh, is he sad? He goes, yeah, he's a little sad. And I'm like, ooh, I felt kind of bad. He had a GameStop receipt, so clearly it wasn't completely stolen. I don't know, dude.
Who sells their game in the middle of a round?
I don't know. Clearly he was trying to get like one last, just one more. Okay. Oh. So anyway, I'm very excited. I got a second Switch for my kid. All's good. He's playing his games. He's playing some Lego games. I can play my games. We're a gaming family.
Yeah, that's
I'm loving that.
that's a trigger for me, man. Because my grandmother used to tell me go get a Switch, and it had nothing to do with no $180 game. It had to do with trying to run from that ass whooping.
They always make you go get it.
Yeah, it's a psychological game, dude. It's psychological warfare,
Yeah,
bro.
that's rough.
You know, I never
Bring me
did
the
that. I never
Switch.
did that to my kid. It was like, I want you to bring the weapon that I'm going to destroy you with.
Yeah, right. A little fucked up. See, I always wonder. Like, I do things differently than my parents did. Right? We all do. But I wonder if my kids are going to be soft now.
I don't know, but I know one thing, that my grandparents and my parents would have went to jail.
right. Oh no, you would have gone to jail if you had done what they did.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, I have a good relationship with my kid. He's never gonna want for much because he's in a different world than I was in. He's gonna be cool with money. Like, it sucked for him. All my ambition came from not having any money. Like, that's how I did everything I did, because I was like, fuck, I'm gonna die.
You're the jerk.
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly right. And he's not gonna have any of that. And my daughter's not gonna have any of that. I don't know.
You're the jerk, and I'm the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
The jerk now, Fresh Visible there.
It wasn't like that. I had a little hiccup.
A little bit.
I had
A little bit.
hiccup.
All right. we gotta hope that. Okay, we only got 2 more minutes. All right. Well, it's been fun.
You know what? This is the hardest thing. This is like pulling teeth. I don't even know what a podcast is. I've done, I don't know, 6 or 7 of these things. Never seen a one. I don't even know if anybody's ever watching it.
It's an
But what I do know is that this is like some Goldie Wilson type shit. So eventually someone's going to click on the hashtag or whatever and see this. And yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
Here it is.
No, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to edit, part 2.
But you said you never like to edit.
No. What I'm saying is when I edit the new documentary, there's obviously got to be a sequel. The car caught fucking fire, and my brother and I aren't talking, so we're gonna have to do something. Oh, by the way, I'm flying back to Columbus in Christmas.
To do what?
I'll see my family because it's Christmas, and then I have to shoot something with Kenny.
Oh, he's going to shoot something with his brother. Blood
Yeah.
is thicker than mud.
Well, I have to ask him some questions. People got some questions, dude. That movie had some questions. Man, how about the audience that watched it in Paris? They got it.
Shit.
All those
How
DeLorean
about a
owners.
paramedic crew right now?
Are you that warm?
We need some triage.
Let's go run. You want to run 100 meters?
I would run you down right now. I wish he would shoot this. He would never release this video. This would be like some Michael Cohen shit.
Oh,
Well, come on, stay
But
with
I didn't know
us.
what that had to do. He's going to release that too. 12 tapes now. Did you see? 12 tapes.
Avenatti said, "Hey, Michael Cohen and I are working together."
Yeah. He's like, all right.
That's crazy.
Avenatti's going to run for president.
That's crazy.
That crazy fucker's going to run for
He
president.
is the hardest core. He's just as hardcore as all of them, and they hate it.
They hate him. I mean, he's a sleazy lawyer.
He's like you hit me, I hit you back.
Yeah.
You hit me twice, I hit you 3
He's
times.
calmed down a little bit because that judge told him to. Did you see
Yeah.
that? He's on like once every week instead of like 5 times
A day.
Yeah. Good dude though. I have a friend that hung out with him. He was at a party and there's a picture of him drinking beer, talking to him. I'm like, wow, that's bizarre. Rubbing shoulders.
His book deals are going to be massive. Massive.
Well, depending on how everything works out, they're gonna.
Doesn't matter how it works out.
Well, yeah, it matters.
No,
a
it
little
doesn't.
bit.
If it falls apart, he can still make money.
I guess, dude.
Because Stormy, that whole little thing with Stormy and these tapes.
Hey, are we
with Karen
are we
McDougal.
looking at the same porn sites where she's just popping up and you're like, God damn it, what's this popping?
I don't look at porn sites.
Yeah, sure you
Because
don't.
I don't look at porn sites, dude. I do not look at porn sites. To me, porn sites are for horny people that don't get none.
Mm-hmm.
Have I seen a porn site? Obviously.
I'm just gonna
Obviously.
watch. I'm gonna watch this performance
No, it's not a performance.
because we've talked before. So go ahead.
You know what? I don't watch porn. I do not do that. Don't make me laugh because it looks like I'm guilty. But why do that when you have real life people? You don't need that.
Whew, we gotta drink a little more during this podcast. This is fun as fuck, dude. It is 1,000 degrees outside now. Whew.
Flash and the Fundamentals. Two complete opposites solve the world.